we're going to make the famous yummy little chocolate mini muffins, which are only 1.5 grams per carb. So you'll need melted butter, cocoa, some patty cups for your muffin tins, sweetener, cocoa, eggs, cream cheese and almond meal. So really simple, and sweetener, really simple to do. So we'll start off with the bigger bowl. Alright, we'll get into focus here. Alright, so we're going to put your cocoa, so 1 cup of cocoa, and then you're going to put your melted butter in there. Cocoa is what makes it. I use dark cocoa with the first lot, so now I'm just going to try the lighter cocoa, and we're just going to see. It is lower carbs, so we'll see how that goes. You want to put half a cup of sweetener, but again, I haven't done a full half cup because it's stevia and we don't want that stevia taste. And then it's half a cup of the almond meal, so you put half a cup of the almond meal in there. Perfect. Then you're going to crack your 2 eggs in there. Okay, so it's so simple. You're just going to chuck all that in the bowl. Really simple. And then all you need to do now is whisk it up so it's all chocolatey and yummy. Alright, and then you just want to add vanilla essence into that, which I've done. Once it's mixed up, put it aside. And we're going to go for the next bowl. Okay, in this bowl, you want to have your cream cheese, which is melted in the microwave for 30 seconds. Alright, so you're going to put your cream cheese in there, crack your 1 egg in there, so you've got 2 eggs in this mixture, 1 egg in here, and then 1/4 of a cup of your sweetener. So then you're going to go ahead and mix that up with your whisk. Alright, so that comes in a mixture like that, it's all whisked up. That's with the cream melted, makes it a lot easier. So then you're just going to add this to there. So I'll add that to there and then show you. Alright, so that's all mixed in there. If you want to have it a lot smoother, just use an electric beater, but it really doesn't matter when you're eating them, they taste delicious. You can also add chocolate chips, but I melt the chocolate and put it on top, so we're not going to put the chocolate chips in this. Alright, so now you just simply spoon it into these little cups here. Alright, so you just want to put them in. It does have to make 24 in order for it to be 1.45 carbs, or 1.4 I think it is actually. So you do need to make sure that you get 24. So start off small and then top them up at the end if you have any left over. Alright, so we're going to pop them into the oven. And they don't take long to cook at all. So they're in the oven. And they'll only be about 12 to 15 minutes in the oven. Okay, just preparing the icing while they're cooking in the oven. So I've got the baking bits, I've got the milk and the dark, and I just do a cup of half and half and a tablespoon of coconut oil. So these are new now. These ones here with the no added sugar don't have maltitol in anymore. And these ones that are sugar-free do have the maltitol. So you need to be careful. They are bringing out the new recipe for that. Alright, so we're going to pop that in the microwave once they come out of the oven. Alright, so if you want to check them, you just place a knife in and then see when you pull the knife out if there's some crumbs, or, you know, like a normal cake mixture. These could go on for a little bit more. Then I'm going to put them on a rack and we'll make the icing for the top. Okay, so we've got the chocolate chips, and we're just going to put in half a tablespoon of coconut oil in there into the chocolate mix. So you don't want too much coconut oil or it's going to be runny. And we've taken our little chocolate cakes out of the cupcakes. You can keep them in there, but it's just easier and less messy. So we're going to mount this in the microwave now. I just start off with like 30 seconds at a time, just keep going. Alright, so that is mounted. If there's a few in there, the bowl's so hot that it's going to mount them. So you just keep stirring that till it's mounted. And then we're going to place them on here. So yeah, that should be good. Yep, alright, so now I've also got a little bit of coconut just to sprinkle on the top, but that's just for looks. So we'll start icing these up. Alright, so you can put it on with a spoon, or I just find it easy to just dip it in. and then place it on there. All right, so we've got icing all on them, and then we just get the coconut and just sprinkle little bits of coconut all over it. That's really just for decoration, so if you don't like coconut, don't bother putting the coconut on there. But it just makes it, they look quite cute once they harden up in the fridge. I just put them in the fridge for a little while and then they will harden up and be absolutely delicious. So that's ready to go into the fridge. Then we can eat them later. But they are very delicious, cute little chocolate. There you go. Beautiful.